Here's your daily reminder that the Democrat Party and woke corporations think black people and brown people are too stupid or too helpless to have a photo ID to vote. Hello once again, all my fellow patriots and you filthy leftist stalkers out there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching The Angela Box Show, where I always say what you were thinking. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking or rumbling this video, commenting on this video, and of course, sharing this video, especially with your filthy leftist friends, because they truly hate my guts. And for me, that's a badge of honor. Okay, what is going on with the Supreme Court, people? Okay, why is it that we can basically only count on two people, Sam Alito and Clarence Thomas, to do the right thing? Are you telling me that these are the only two who are not completely compromised? Like, it's starting to look that way. Let's give the sea turtle killing plastic straw to the Supreme Court, because I am over what they're doing. Okay. Last week, I mean, Trump, at this point, Trump is like, you just want me to suspend habeas corpus. Like, that's what we're on track to do. That's what Trump is on track to do, because the Supreme Court once again punted on a very serious issue last week, where the Trump administration's like, we need to be able to deport these people using the Alien Enemies Act. And the Supreme Court's like, well, we're just going to send it back to the lower court and y'all can like fight it out there. It's like, what? I mean, what the AF? Okay, so Joe Biden can bring in 10 to 15 million people, and that's fine, okay? Don't vet them, don't know where they're coming from, don't know what kind of people they are, and many are violent criminal aliens, okay? Not only that, we come to find out a few days ago in Texas, Tom Homan let everybody know that there was these two illegal aliens that Joe Biden let in that were actively trafficking a 14-year-old pregnant girl. So someone got her pregnant and they're like raping her every day. Like these are the people. These are the people the left is standing for, because they know that if they can get those illegal aliens, if we can just hang on just a little bit longer till Democrats take control of Trump Congress, we can get another Democrat president, all those people are going to get amnesty. Like, that's what they want, so they can get them to vote. That's it. That's the whole shebang for these people. Now, the Supreme Court had an opportunity to say, yes, President Trump, using his powers, executive powers, can deport these people using the Alien Enemies Act. Which, if at this point, if you don't see illegal aliens, especially criminal illegal aliens, as enemies of the United States, like, what the hell is wrong with you, okay? I mean, I guess you need a family member raped or murdered. I mean, like, is that what it's going to take for you idiot leftists? Anyway, only two, Thomas and Alito, like, yeah, he can do this. The rest of them banded all together, and they're like, no, he can't do that. And, he should let these people just stay forever and always. Like, they're contributing members of society. Now, I will say this. Last week, we did get a bit of good news on the illegal alien front. A Trump-appointed judge allowed the IRS to go and find the tax data for all these illegal aliens, so it'll be easier to track them down and get them the hell out of the country. And unfortunately for the Democrats, and I mean this in all full irony, of course, unfortunately for the Democrats, well, not irony, truth, the American people, the longer this goes on, the longer you continue to defend the indefensible, and the longer the Supreme Court continues to punt on these very important issues in our country. Again, Joe Biden can bring 10 million illegal aliens in, but Trump can't deport them. Can't deport them. They get due process. This is something else the Supreme Court said. They deserve to have a trial. You need to give them more notice. You need to give them more notice before you deport them. Like, no, that's not how it works. They're here illegally. If you give them notice, like, hi, illegal alien, I just want to let you guys know, you and your, 500 people living in the clown car apartment that you're in, I just want to let you guys know that we're going to come get you and deport you. So be ready. Like, no, that's not how it works, okay? They're here illegally. They can GTFO. And more of the American people, this is hardening their hearts to even the Jose's and the Marias out there, okay? It is hardening the hearts of the American people to where it's like, we don't just want the criminal ones to go, we want all of them to go. And the more that the out of control judiciary, the judicial coup that's going on, spearheaded in part by John Roberts of the Supreme Court. The longer this goes on, the more hardened the hearts of the American people are going to be. So be careful what you wish for, as I like to say. Now, some hilarious news this weekend. Judge Dugan, the double bagger, the Wisconsin judge in Wisconsin, who was charged with aiding and abetting an illegal alien from, basically, she let him out the back and he went bye-bye as a active court proceeding was going on. So this is wild to me. So the victims of this guy were sitting in the court waiting to testify, and she's like, let me let this guy out. I mean, and the Trump administration's like, no, we're going to arrest you. And of course, the left had a meltdown about this, and, you know, she's got a GoFundMe going, but this heifer's going to jail, okay? She's going to jail. Same with these Democrat representatives who last week got up in the faces and pushed and assaulted a bunch of ICE officers. Like, we're all done here, okay? And of course, Hakeem Jeffries is like, if you arrest these people, that's a line in the sand, and it's going to be hell to pay if you do that. It's like, do it. Do it, okay? I dare you to have a meltdown over this. I dare you. Well, it is coming upon the 5-year anniversary of St. George Floyd of fentanyl, so they're probably like, ooh, we can get the band back together if Trump arrests a bunch of black Congress people for assaulting ICE agents.
Relax, bro. You cannot push me.
Oh, there it is. Going to jail, heifer. It's like, we can have some riots. Like, don't put anything past these scum, okay? At all. But I will just say this again. The longer this goes on, the more the Supreme Court will not do their jobs when it comes to stopping birthright citizenship. And they heard the arguments for birthright citizenship last week, and they're like, well, we're going to wait. We're going to wait a little bit for that. We'll come out with a ruling in like 2026. Just kicking the can as long as possible for the midterms, thinking that if they can just get control of Congress again, everything that Trump is trying to do is going to be out the window, okay? And this brings me to who is controlling John Roberts, who is controlling all these Trump-appointed justices. And it's not as much as control as it is, are they just chicken shit? Are they just scared of their own shadows? Like, except for, again, Alito and Thomas. Like, what's wrong with Gorsuch? What's wrong with Kavanaugh? What's wrong with Amy Coney Barrett? What is wrong with these people? Okay? Because these should be, at the very minimum, 5-4 decisions. Like, it's in the law that the executive has purview over immigration, which is what the Supreme Court said many years ago during the Obama administration when Arizona, who was being flooded by illegal aliens and the Obama administration wasn't doing anything about it, they decided to start, detaining and deporting these people. And of course, the Obama administration sued Arizona and said, you can't do that. The federal government has the control over that. The executive branch has control over that. So what the hell is actually happening here? Because you said that the federal government, that the executive branch has purview over immigration. So Donald Trump is just trying to reverse what the hell Joe Biden did and get these people out of here. But the Supreme Court's like, no, they need due process. Like, make it make sense. You're not making any sense. You're completely contradicting what you said in like 2010. Anyway, I could go on and on. This issue, they think that they're going to continue to kick the can and that the American people don't see what they're doing and why. Again, y'all are playing with fire here, because this is an issue that the American people are becoming more and more strident about, and they see the coup going on, and they're not going to have it. And so every single Democrat that fights against the will of the American people on this issue is going to be adios amigo in the midterms. So I guess keep it up. Keep showing your ass, Supreme Court, because the American people have had it. All right, that's going to leave this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in the next one. I will be done. Bye.